Alright guys, so for today's video, we're going to talk about Dungeon Hunter 5 and some of the good news that I've been seeing for quite some time, I think 10 days ago. So we'll be talking about how great is this game, it's also available on App Store and even in Google Play. And I'm also gonna share with you guys some good news and some of my insights from this game, especially if developer, I hope the developer develop a Web3 version of the game. So I will be sharing to you guys my insights and what do I expect from the game itself. So again, do not forget to subscribe into my channel. This is Crypto Addict here, back again with new content every single time, and let's just jump right into it. So I remember the time we're in. There's a lot of cell phone shops before that. For example, they are releasing a new cell phone, right? And then their basis to make sure, or to be able to show to the users that this phone has a good graphics is that they show this game, right? So people can play the game and you see it's really good graphics. And I remember that time because it's so funny, every stores here in the Philippines, this is the game that they are showing to me. And that's why I know that this has been here for a long time, if I'm not mistaken, around 14 years. So of course, going back again, about, of course, telling you guys what's Dungeon Hunter. So Dungeon Hunter is an RPG game, okay, that has a really good gameplay. Like for example, gameplay, storyline. If you can see here, right? You will be able to put your name, character name, and also there's a lot of things that you can collect so that your characters can be much more stronger. And also this is the map, okay, that is being shown. So this is in 1080p, right? But I do believe that it can be much more better in the future, as like I heard a news that there's another people or set of group that will develop this game. And I have a high expectation. So as you can see, right, that you have a character which is this guy. And of course, you will be stronger by completing the quest, killing the necessary enemies as along the way, and by using your skills and your guts to win. So it's really awesome because playing this kind of game brings me a lot of nostalgia, because I remember when I was young, it's really a fun game, and the time we're in, you just play game, right? Or maybe I'll give you a different example. Like you wake up, you play a game, you eat something, you play a game, you have a dinner, you play a game, and you just sleep. And that's the younger routine, for players. So I was you know I kind of miss it. And this is the game that brings me a lot of nostalgic moments or memories, for sure. And there's also a lot of guides in here, how to use your skills and many more. And to be honest, this game is really addicting, especially if they make it online. And if there will be a blockchain version of it, and I will be sharing to you guys my thoughts regarding that. Okay. And I also have saw some really interesting news from PR Newswire. So this is the news being mentioned that Goat Games obtains global mobile game license for Gameloft's acclaimed Dungeon Hunter franchise. So the leading mobile game development and publishing company Goat Games is announcing its license to develop and publish the next mobile iteration in Gameloft iconic Dungeon Hunter franchise, which is slated to release by the end of 2023. So I am correct, right? That they are already 14 years on this one. And to be honest, to for a game to last that long, it really needs a big number of communities and gamers who really love this game. And if I'm not mistaken, 14 years, there's already 120 million downloads worldwide. And to be honest, it can even get bigger, because if they are going to get the license for the Dungeon Hunter, then definitely they have a lot of like ideas to that they can implement, that maybe they can change the storyline, which I think is like really awesome. And also they can introduce some more much more game modes and much more harder bosses, and for me, like, going back into this game, I'm not going to lie, but this game is quite easier if you're quite much more, I would say, older. And gamers really love thrills, and if goat games can develop, yeah, like a game that has, much more harder bosses to defeat, and really addicting game that gamers can notice that they've been playing it for around 6 or 7 hours, and I think that's really awesome. That's gonna be really good for the company as well. So yeah, this is like everything that I've been seeing. And also to talk about, like, what if Goat Games develop a Web3 version of it. I do think it's really gonna be awesome, because, like, for example, if Goat Games develop a Web3 version of it, then it's introducing a new set of parameters, which is also play and earn. And if Web3 is gonna get bigger in the next couple of years, then definitely they are already ahead of the game, right? And there's also other developers who've already implemented it into their game, and it's really looking good to them, because, like, because it also makes more people to stay into the game, because they know that they can get some rewards on it. But also, like, just thinking it for like secondary reason, because, like, the primary reason is they really enjoy the game. And I do think that when you're enjoying the game, it doesn't matter how long you're playing it. As long as you're enjoying it, your mind is enjoying it. Like, even though your head hurts, your back hurts, you are enjoying the game. So for me, like, if Web3 version is gonna be released, it's gonna be awesome too. And definitely I'm going to clear my storage just for that game, right? Even though it takes 30 gig, 50 gig, I don't care. I just want to play this game in Web3. And also, you know me, guys, I've been playing a lot of Web3 games before. And I won't mention it. You can just go over into my YouTube. And to be honest, like, this is not like the first time of me, and that's why I'm gonna comment that what I'm expecting as well for Web3 version of the game as well here is, like, I hope there will be more fair regulation in terms of, like, getting, let's say, a tokens, because if it's gonna be Web3, there's gonna be a tokens involved into it, right? So, like, I do hope there's gonna be much more um, fair rules for those. And also, like, getting more resources for them to be able to enter, let's say, a dungeon wherein they can get these tokens, which they can be able to um, swap this tokens to USDT, right? So, because what I see into the other games is, like, there's one game that I've seen, like, you can enter dungeon for free, but if one particular guild control that dungeon, you can't mine because someone will kill you, and that's really bad, and because, like, it pushes other people's to not to play the game. And I also hope that uh the developers can combat the number of cheaters and the number of people who are trying to abuse the game, like, maybe a much more faster banning time, like, let's say 1 day, because, like, from other games, they're banning, there's a new account that's being formed, and, like, or it's been around for like what, 7 days, 8 days, and the account is already strong, and then they will just ban it after 5 days. And you know what, um gamers doesn't like to be disappointed, especially if they're enjoying to play the game. Like, if people can actually have an option to play the game, that's really awesome. But of course, if they are going to include it as well here, then it's gonna be much more better, of course, for the existing community, but also for the upcoming gamers as well, right? So that's pretty much like a thing that I've been seeing here. Like I'm very excited about the the next release of Dungeon Hunter, which is gonna be the end of 2023, and I hope they're gonna release a web version. Goat Games, you can even talk to me, guys. I'm not gonna even charge you. I'm even gonna help you because I want to play nostalgic game. That's fair balance, and that's pretty much like my comments in here. And I do hope that there's gonna be more information that's going to be released in the future as well. So uh, if there's much more informations, I will be happy to share it to you guys as well. So you can search Dungeon Hunter, guys. It is dungeonhunter5.com, so that you will be able to see like what's the game as of the moment. But I do believe that on 2023 there will be a much more better version of it, since another mobile game developer will be taking over of it, and I hope they don't disappoint, right? And yep, that's it for today. I'll let you know, guys, if there's any updates on this one. Again, this is Crypto Addict here, back again with new content every single game, every single time, and see you guys on the next video. God bless.